Oh, good morning, everyone. So last night I made a post about some things that I witnessed when I went outside. So I'm thinking about trying to get maybe an actual camera in the future so I can make full screen videos, but right now I'm stuck on my phone. Maybe if I use it the other way, the backwards way, it'll work. I'm not sure, but it's not that easy to record like that. So we use it this way. Anyways, back to what I was talking about. Yesterday on, what was the date? 12/13/2024. I was sitting on my couch eating dinner, and I had a strange urge to go outside because I was looking online and I saw some things about the drones and this and that, and then my internet was acting really strange. I was like, maybe these drones are like messing with our internet connections too, dropping the signals. I wasn't quite sure. That was just a thought that I had, and my internet was acting really strange. And I thought I saw something over by Tulsa with the weird green lights, look about the same type. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna go outside and see. So I went outside. I look up looking for this drone, but I don't see anything. And as I'm looking up, I see like this fog all across the air, right? I'm sure you guys know what I'm talking about. I wasn't like a fog, it was like gray. It was weird, like gray, like clouds all over the sky. And I'm looking around, I can't see no stars. And I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna try to focus and see in the spirit and see what I see. And so that's what I did. So as I focus, I start seeing in the spirit, looking up at the sky. I start seeing the stars appear. But then when I unfocus and go back to normal, they're gone again. I tried looking normal. I tried looking really closely to see if I saw anything, but I couldn't see it unless I was seeing in the spirit. So after that, I started looking over to my right, and I was just kind of staring for a while at the sky, at the stars, and I started to see something else. I started to see this light, goldish shield barrier looking type thing around, kind of like a dome hovering in the air. No, I couldn't see it completely, but I saw it enough to where the voice, I think Holy Spirit, he was talking to me, and as he was talking to me, this the spirit, seeing in the spirit, got stronger for a short period of time, and I saw this shimmering glow gold looking. I don't know whether it was like a dome, a barrier, a shield. I don't know what it was, but it was like it was protecting the atmosphere, or it may have been the heavenly realms slowly coming down to earth. I'm not sure what it was, but it was really pretty. And I noticed, I took note of the goldish color because it says the New Jerusalem is going to be a kind of a glassy gold color, and that's exactly what it looked like. And it was just like shimmering, and then it would kind of like dissipate. It would kind of like it'd be like, I'm trying to think of how you could describe it. Let's say you're seeing like you shine a light on something and it becomes more apparent, and then it kind of goes back to kind of like it's there, but it's not right in your face. That's kind of how it was. As the light, like I don't know, it was like weird. It was like shimmering like around, and I saw it. And then as it shimmered, wouldn't go away. It would go back to more of a transparency looking color, but I could still see it was there. And I thought that was very interesting. I was gonna wait to see if I was gonna share anything else. Um, I started looking up there, and I saw the entire sky turned into a vision, and I can't say exactly sure what it was, but at one time I thought I saw. I don't know what it was. I don't know. I have to look back at it again and see if I can see it again. But I saw that, and then I saw some other things I can't speak on right now. Um, I do think I saw like after I witnessed that, and I came inside and I sat down and I was staring at the ceiling for a minute, just for like just a couple seconds, just to see if the vision would reappear there. I saw this dark shadow, and it was speaking to me a little bit, asking me why I'm so important to God. So I don't know. I just follow in obedience and do what I'm told to do. And that's basically all I got right now, guys. I might go outside again tonight to see if I can see anything else. I don't know. I just kind of do what I'm led to do. I get these thoughts out of nowhere. You guys, I've already told you guys, we're led by good and bad spirits every single day. You know, you have the Holy Spirit trying to guide you in your thought processes to make the right choices, to do the right things. But then you also have other spiritual entities that are trying to make you do bad stuff, or things that aren't fruits of the Spirit. So, and you have your flesh as well, which I think they encompass your flesh as well, unfortunately. And I've noticed a lot of these spirits, in case anybody starts to hear this stuff in the future, which I've told that a lot of people probably will. Like I said, the most important part is knowing you. I cannot express this enough. Know you. And if you have these desires that are way out of who you are, then you should really question it right now. I'm gonna keep emphasizing that, because I've witnessed things I can't explain. I've had desires and things that was not me, that I can't explain, that I've had to rebuke away. What was the other one? I'm trying to think. That's really all I can think of right now. I'm gonna keep it nice and short. Don't want the video to be too long, because it's mainly about what I just noticed outside. I'll try to get an update probably tonight. Yeah, thank you guys, and God bless. If anybody has any questions, comments, concerns, if you're witnessing anything, if you've seen anything, I'd be glad to hear it. I think these drones are it's either the enemy trying to get information on us, whether it's Russia or China, or it's the government, because they're trying to be very, very sneaky about what they're trying to share. And I think it's possible that once things start really heating up, guys, it's going to happen. Bible prophecy is coming into it's coming into fruition. I see things I can't explain. I see a bunch of spiritual things. So something is taking place here, okay? And the only evidence that makes any sense is the Bible, because you have Harris, who is anti-Trump, or anti-God, sorry, bluntly attacking him. You have Trump, who is supposedly pro-God. I don't know yet. I think he may be pushing such a radical agenda that it's going to cause persecution, attack. I can't say for sure yet. He's already said that he's put a time limit on Hamas. So the prophecy that I was told is going to come into fruition more than likely, because, and not only that, Iran's Islamist judgment's going to be coming, because Trump's going to send troops over there to Middle East more than likely to help Israel, and Israel's going to slash them, you know. But you have to understand, from my understanding, Israel's not going to come out of this unscathed, guys, because there's a lot of Judas over there. There's a lot of people over there that are against Christ. There's not just a bunch of Christians over there. So if they don't change and reform, they're going to have judgment coming to them as well. I've seen people over there trying to preach about Jesus, and they've been getting flogged. They've been stoned and attacked and ran out of the city. It's still mostly a Judas area, people. You understand that? I'm not saying that's gonna happen. I'm saying it's a major possibility. When I told you that the video was before, I told you that Israel will lose this war in one way or another. I think it's gonna mean that something. Maybe it's the 7-year peace. I told you it doesn't necessarily mean they're gonna get destroyed, but they're gonna get taken down. The 7-year peace treaty is gonna come. The false peace, you know. And I think the beast, Trump, which is who I believe it was, that's who I told it was. That's who I was told it was, and the things I've been told so far have been true. So I think that he's somehow going to bring these things together, this one nation agreement, which is going to cause the 7-year peace treaty. Mind you, this isn't prophecy. This is just things I'm thinking based on what I'm experiencing right now. I told you guys about the double whammy, which was like, how would I have known that? Nothing was even taking place when Now you got Biden over there trying to push us into war with the Ukraine and them, and then you got Trump over here trying to say, oh, you know what, we're going to throw them in the Middle East. So where are we going to go, guys? Are we going to go to the Middle East and help them out? Or are we going to go over here in Ukraine and Russia? What's up? I don't know. I have to wait and see, but it's very interesting. I'm just watching Bible prophecy play out. God says I'm a watcher, so that's what I do. I have such interest in trying to watch these things and pay attention to what's going on and just share what I witness, guys, whether it's good things, whether it's spiritual attacks. I want you guys to understand how to fight these things, which you may see, so you don't freak out. Some of these things I've seen in my dreams would scare someone, but I've dealt with it for so many years that I got used to it. I think that part of what I went through was preparing me for today. Seeing all these things and everything. I don't think that the psychotic breakdown I went through was solely just an attack to hurt me. I think it was meant to build me up, to prepare me for the chaos that I'd be dealing with today, so that I wouldn't falter, and so that I wouldn't be scared of these things, and so I wouldn't back down. I told you guys in the past, these beings were threatening me, saying, I got a hold of information I shouldn't have, and they were trying to supposedly erase me. Maybe it was, them building me up to see what I would do, being threatened to such degrees, witnessing things, that are insane. And I believe some of these people I reached out to, I don't want to go into it directly, was God showing you guys that you guys are so important that he was willing to take away my money and everything to show himself to you, and that you're noticed. That goes to there was quite a few people that I reached out to. There's multiple stories, where people have lost things to save people. You guys saw that video I shared last night. That really reminisced it really closely. It reminisced a lot to what I was saying. You don't think about things. You're like, oh God, why did you take my job from me? Why did you do this? Why did you do that? Why did you do this? You kind of find out God's willing to just take away everything from me if it means saving a soul somewhere. And I'm okay with that. I'm okay being the vessel that he uses to save souls. All right. God bless, guys.